As an innovator and visionary, Steve Jobs' accomplishments can be held on a pedestal with the likes of Microsoft's Bill Gates, Google's Larry Page, and Sergey Brin, and Meta's, formerly Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg. The names above are all highly regarded within technology for transforming consumerism and the accessibility of information. While best known as the Chief Executive Officer of Apple, the late, the late Jobs profoundly affected the world outside of technology. From purchasing Pixar in 1986 to supporting charities and environmental causes, Jobs' achievements and innovation continue to affect industries and lifestyles worldwide. Steve Jobs' impact on the world continues today through his accomplishments in technology, innovation, and product development. While at the helm of Apple, Jobs led the company in developing groundbreaking products including the iPad, iPhone, and iPad. Jobs founded the NeXT Computer Company, which developed an operating system that Apple eventually acquired to boost its personal computers. Jobs successfully turned Pixar into a leader in animated feature films, eventually selling the company to Disney in 2006 for 7.4 billion. Steve Jobs was born on February 24, 1955 and died on October 5, 2011. Steve Jobs is a co-founder of Apple. His invention transformed tech and communication. He was the CEO of Apple when the iPhone was first introduced, and he is also known for investing in Pixar when they were a struggling business. Most people associate Jobs' success with Apple, but in the early days, Jobs' relationship with Apple proved to be a rocky one. After being fired from the company he founded in 1985, Jobs founded Next, a firm that created computers for business and educational needs. While Next wasn't particularly successful based on units sold, the company continues to be an integral part of computers today. Portion of Nextstep operating systems still live on within Mac OS. Additionally, the famous Wolfenstein and Doom computer games were written in Nix Cube stations. Jobs' 5 million acquisition of Lucasfilm's computer graphic division in 1986 proved to be a wise investment. The potential he saw in the company, later renamed Pixar, paid off when he sold it to Disney in 2006 for 7.4 billion US dollar. Before the mid 1990s, Disney was the gold standard of full-length animated feature films. And it wasn't until the success of Toy Story in 1995 that Pixar landed on the map. With its subsequent film, Pixar gained steam and created a whole animation industry in Hollywood. The company's movies grossed around 3.2 billion US dollars worldwide before its acquisition by Disney. While Job lacked expertise in graphic design and video production, he believed Pixar's computer technology and animation would one day match Disney's work. Jobs' biggest impact was on the company's strategic direction, including leading and overseeing Pixar's initial public offering in 1995. The investment capital Pixar received from growing public gave Jobs the freedom to rapidly expand the company. Many attest that Jobs' drive and vision for Pixar gave the company the support it needed to prosper and flourish. Today, Pixar is recognized as one of the most influential film studios in the world. Jobs' development of new product lines while at the helm of Apple continues to impact countless individuals and has created enormous success for the company. The release the iPad. Released in 2001, the iPad was widely recognized as the first user-friendly and innovative means of accessing music on the go. So, surely everyone knows what the iPad is. Consumers had used portable radios, CD players, and tape players for remote audio purposes prior to the widespread access of MP3 files. Syncing with the Apple's iTunes program, the iPad gave users the means to carry and purchase hundreds of songs on a single device. Jobs' next big product launch was the iPhone. Combining the features of an iPad with those of a phone and a computer, the iPhone enabled users to make calls, listen to music, and browse the internet on one touchscreen capable device. Besides synchronization to iTunes, the iPhone featured an exclusive app store that liberated users from purchasing content from wireless carriers. Before the App Store, wireless carriers controlled the distribution of content to phones. In November 1, 2018, Apple announced it would no longer report the number of iPhones sold. However, between its initial launch in June 2007 and November 2018, cumulative worldwide sales for the iPhone had soared to nearly 1.5 billion. Fuck, so big. Taking their cue from the iPhone, Apple and Jobs then created the first touchscreen tablet without a keyboard, also known as the iPad, a cross between a laptop and an iPhone. The iPad spurred the development of a new industry that other technology companies have since entered. Jobs' influence on retail products has revolutionized consumer technology, forcing engineers and developers to create new and innovative products. Consumers have benefited most from increased competition as products remain modestly priced but boast increased capabilities and features. As seen at Next, Pixar, and Apple, Jobs had a visible role in the success of product and companies. However, behind the scenes, Jobs was known by a select few as a philanthropist. While his philanthropic efforts were rarely made public, many have attested to Jobs' charitable nature. Jobs donated over 50 million US dollars to Stanford Hospital through Apple and contributed to various projects to fight AIDS. As a philanthropist, Jobs' goal wasn't to be recognized but to help those who needed it. Well, it's kinda good, I guess. Not only are Apple products considered innovative, but they are also environmentally friendly. Jobs promoted an initiative for environmentally friendly products during his time as CEO. Apple utilizes eco-conscious materials such as recycled aluminum, plastics, and papers in its product to conserve global resources. Likewise, all Apple products are Energy Star qualified, which means they follow the requirements set forth by the Environmental Protection Agency for energy efficiency. Carrying on Jobs' legacy, Apple has also enacted plans to be carbon neutral by 2030. Oh, okay. As the initial creator of upscale user-friendly technology, Steve Jobs' accomplishments continue to have profound effects for today. The competition created from the introduction of the iPod, iPhone, and the iPad has revolutionized the technology industry. Consumers have benefited from developments in phones and computing and have a wider array of choices when purchasing computers, phones, and tablets. While Jobs' influence on technology was apparent, his philanthropy has gone widely unrecognized. So, medyo sayang. Wala na-recognize yung mabuting tao. Jobs donated to various charitable causes, and he also sought to lessen the long-lasting environmental impacts of Apple's product by changing the company's environmental policy. So that's how Steve Jobs changed the world by using his creativity and wise investing. And that's it. Thank you.